Hello everybody, welcome back. We are pretty much done with our game area. As you can see, the claw is done. And yes, we have a toy in the claw. We've also got watches, and there's an Alice band, and there's a lamp. And I think it turned out pretty good. The claw does sort of, at a distance, jiggle a little bit. That's okay. It is what it is. And there is a clip that I'm going to drop in of me putting this whole thing together. This is one of the display units. It's the biggest one. So that we can have a look at. And then I'll be back to carry on upstairs. Okay, we're upstairs. Ooh, I did that again. I keep on doing that. All right, so all I've done is put a ceiling in. I'm keeping the driftwood feel here, but we're going to introduce these super bright colors with the new cabinets. And I was so excited about these new cabinets. And you know what? They're a pain because got really cool colors on the front. Okay? And then no, don't resize it. You take it out and awesome, no problem. And then you turn it around and what's on the back? It's just plain white. So that's a pain in the behind. And I'm very unhappy. So what I did is I got all the cabinets, I put them in here just like that, and then I put a piece of my favorite little block, and I just colored it to match what the cabinets are going to look like in the back here. So, dang. There's nothing else I can say other than dang. Okay, now, there are new tables. They're those sort of like these tables, which are really cool, and I really like them. And we are going to use these. The only thing we're going to do is we are going to change. So the top, you can change Okay, there we go. Whoa. Yes, we're doing that. So I've designed this so that we can actually put some tables along here like that. So we have like booth type effect, and then we can put the big tables in the front here. So we have got these nice big ones, and I'm going to keep the squares because I think they're really cool. Which way should we put them? This way. And then along this way. Yes, I promise I will change them to match the others. That should be fine. Okay, let's do the copy paste thing. And yes, yellow. Oh, they can actually be connected. Oh, these are all for the walls, but you know what? They don't have to be. It's fine. I'll just turn them around. So from here it looks good. And then we need some chairs. Okay, so the matching chairs. Hello, chairs, yes. Well, it's these, which, hey, I'm not going to argue with that. So these are sort of, we can do 3 at each of these. We probably can do benches, but meh, it's fine. We can do 4 tops here. Okay, and last but not least, I'm going to leave a bit of space because the stairs are there. Now, these are these going to be too short? We need these ones. Oh yeah, you need these ones for here. That's cool. Okay, I can live with that. And then it's literally a matter of, oh, I missed one. Oops. That's more than enough tables. I think that will look good. And then we can do some neon, some posters, some fun stuff. But let's build a kitchen, shall we? A lot of cabinets. But I can live with a lot of cabinets because we're going to need a lot of cabinets. That's going to overlap, so let's not do that. Let's get a slightly skinnier one. That works. And then on this side, we can probably put a cabinet or 2, sort of for the waiting food. Yeah, it'll work. And then there's a nice space here that we can put a big bin. Probably that. And maybe change that to yellow because we can. And let's put 2 bins here. There we go. And then that's the staircase there. So all is good. We need some stove tops. Black and white will fit quite nicely there. The only question is, can I put an extractor fan over that? Ooh, coffee machine. So what colors are we doing this? Let's do it in yellow and blue because we can. So that's your coffees. And then we've got all these other things. We've got a very baby coffee machine. We don't need such a small one, but a waffle maker will be good. How about that? We can do the waffles, like mini waffles, because, you know, we need more than that. Kitchen scale. Let's do a stand mixer as well, because we can. Let's go to kitchen stuff. We've got a coffee pot. I'm excited about the coffee pot, and I know it doesn't fit here, but maybe what we need to do is one of these. Maybe not there. I just imagine the guy sitting there is not going to be too impressed. But we can actually put our coffee pots here. Just waiting so that somebody can grab and go. So that works for me. All right, where was I? I was in the kitchen equipment. All right, scale, kettle. These are amazing containers, but I don't really want to get too involved with that. But we are going to need some chopping board. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Yellow. Where are we going to put them? Over here? Because you do know we've got like a huge sandwich. I don't think we've got the bread for it though, but we'll get a few bread bins. That's cool. Bread bins here. You do know we are going to need to make a Scooby sandwich or a Shaggy sandwich. Where's our there? I mean, oh, but I don't think we've got that bread because that is a very square loaf of bread. And we don't have that. We only have these breads, which are lovely, but they're not quite what we're going to be using in that sandwich. It is what it is. And then we can throw a hamburger over here as well. And then I think over the sink, let's see what we've got in the way of cabinets here. I think that'll work. Should we make this fridge white instead? I think so. Let's make it, that blends in better. Oh yes, we were still looking for an extractor fan, weren't we? We've got that one. Let's do the black. Extractor over the window. It's fine. It'll be okay. Nothing will get damaged, injured, or otherwise. So we've got a few things. Now we need all those bits and bobs. I would like those plastic ketchup bottles and mustard, but these haven't got the screw. Well, you could call that a squeeze top if you really wanted to. I think it's got flowers on both sides. How big are those? Yeah, they're quite large. You think they'll work as a mustard dispenser? Maybe? I'm not sure, but it'll be fine. And then we've got the salt and pepper shakers that are here. That'll work. Yellow centers, white daisies, and no, yellow centers, white daisies, blue. That could be fun. Those are cute. They're very tiny. You're not really going to see them, but they are cute. I'll set all the tables and put stuff up. I'm just sort of giving you an idea of what we've got here. And then in the office supplies, we've got this. We could probably use it as a napkin holder. What color do we want to go? Red. We can put that on the counter with like napkins in it. I think that'll look quite cool. And we can even put it on the table over here with the salt and pepper in front of it, with the napkins, and we've got cards. Please stand by. Yeah, I think let's use that as a menu. That will look quite cool. Nice and bright. So menu, napkin holder, salt and pepper. These are huge. A little bit big. The only other thing I can think of, yes, I know I'm bouncing around, is can we do this without a label on it? Yes. Can we do it with, yes. How about that? Instead of tomato sauce. That could work. Then we could do the mustard in there. Why am I copying that? Let's take that away. There we go. Tomato sauce or ketchup and mustard. So the only thing we need left to do is put some neon lights in here. Well, I've got to, as I say, dress up the whole thing. But let's use that. Okay, we can't change the colors on any of these, but that's fine. And then I guess we can use some of these signs. I think we can probably only do 2. Who do you want? Shaggy, of course, because he's chasing Scooby-Doo up there. And then we can probably put some neon under the counter here. And it's already red for some reason. Come on. There we go. The only question would be, what lights are we going to use in here? We put some fans in. I like the fact that you... Sorry. It's got the boob light. Dang it. Go red and blue for a change. Let's stick with white. Oh, I got all excited and then it won't stand. Oh, yeah. I haven't got a ceiling in here, do I? Ah, you will grip. Yay. How low do you want to go? About there? Let's not put it on the... I think that's deep enough. Should we put 3 here? So it can like keep the whole area cool and suck out the air. And they do turn on. Now the question is, if I turn it off and I put a light switch in here, let's put it over here. Yes, it switches the light on and it starts it up, which is brilliant. Okay, I can live with that. I think that will work. I'll come out here and do the whole table setup. But just to give you an idea, what I was thinking of doing here is the envelope. Where is our envelope? I use this as a not open. So can we stand in there? Dang it. Fine. The blocks come through. Can you see in the envelope? Okay, so basically serviettes. There we go. And we've got our huge sandwich over here, just waiting for someone to scoop that up. And we've got a bunch of tables, and that one doesn't match. There we go. And now we're going to do the scariest thing. Okay. We are going to go to the entrance. We're going to stand at the entrance. Well, we're not going to stand at the entrance. We're going to fly. Well, we can't fly. We are going to see what falls down when we do a play test. So I'm going to save test property. Okay. So if we go up here, we say use, use, use. They all work. The roller coaster stayed up. The bumper cars, well, nothing really bad has happened there yet. How much fell down over here? No, these are all here. Oh my goodness. Battling a little bit as I walk. You get that luck. Oh, and there's did you notice the popcorn machine on the other side? Oh, why am I trying to extend that now? I'm in playtest mode. I am so chuffed. Ha ha. The lobsters are still swimming. The ducks are still swimming. Did they perhaps fix the... Does that mean I'm going to have to go out of this? Oh, that comes through a little bit on that side and that side. That's fine. The claw machine is working. Sort of, yes. Everything is there. A token machine, as you can see, it now says tokens. And our racing game is doing its thing. Oh, wow. Well, okay. Let's exit testing. Okay. I'm in sandbox. I'm at the fairground. I'm clicking play. And I'm going to click play. So this is pretty much the only way to know if something's going to explode or not. Right, so I'm officially now playing. All right, the words are up. I'm at the edge of the property and it says fun fair. I can play the roller coaster. Everything is up, nothing has fallen. My Ferris wheel is actually standing. The boat is actually standing. I'm so excited about that. Oh, wow. The supports are working. Everything is above the water. It hasn't fallen to the bottom. Interesting indeed. Okay, this is going to be the big test. Because we didn't do this in the play test, is the haunted house going to work? Oh boy. Yes, we haven't finished the downstairs yet. Yeah. Ladder worked. There we go. Gotta run. Can't go back there. That came on. The door opened. Gotta run. Gotta run. There we go. That came on. Cool. I like it. Scooby came on. Scooby came on. Okay, that's sort of coming from the wrong place, but that's okay. Pick that up. Oh, I've got to collect it. You. Sure. We can look through that. Can we put the key back? No. Oh dear. Oh, look. I'd say that's from the haunted tree out there. But it's fine. It actually works quite nicely in here. We've got the spider on the wall. It works. It works. He's standing. I'm so happy. Okay. So I will take that as a good thing. Best thing that happened today. I have my wallet is infinity. Nothing's fallen. The flag is still up on the ship. So guys, we did it. We actually did it. Let me know what you think. We have to still do the maze, which is the next step, and the underground spooky place. So that's it. I am going to exit out of the play after I've said goodbye to you and jump up and down quietly in the corner. So guys, thank you so much for watching. If you've got this far and you've enjoyed this, please subscribe. I hope you have a lovely weekend, and I'll see you all soon. Bye for now.